Hello, everyone. This is Zita from Heartstrings Connection. This is a new topic that we're bringing into the podcast. That's the twin flame number sync. So over the years, I've been like seeing what the meaning of the numbers are and the energy behind it. So I think 2 years back or something like that, like I started channeling numbers in twin flame for the twin flame energy. And that's a whole different concept because as we are awakening, and it does affect our divine counterpart as well. And numbers have very strong energy, and it awakens the light codes within us. So it's an activation when you start seeing number, as well as the 1111 uh, code, the 1111 number sync, which happens in the beginning of our ascension and opening to the twin flame journey. So it's the numbers which call us in alignment, and they have a very important energy, and understanding them helps us the secret messages and also the messages that are very individual to us. So it speaks to us on what is that we have to heal on our journey, and as well as the association with the twin flame journey. So that's what we're going to be discussing about. There are many posts on our Facebook if anyone is interested to go see the twin flame number sync. So there's on my page, there are many different number energies that I've channeled before. So today is energy that I want to speak about is the 1331 energy. And this energy always, when you see this number, it always has the energy of healing and clearing to the depth of it. So if you have been healing a particular aspect, there is always healing in layers which is happening, isn't it? So when you reach the deepmost, the darkest, or the most difficult part, which the heaviest part, which comes up for healing. So that's when you start seeing this 1331 energy, and also has the energy of the death. And when anyone, even for me, at the beginning of the journey, when I would see certain numbers, 555 or 999 or 1331 to be very precise, so that would like, that itself will start, it will trigger me. I will be like, not now, what more change? I've been healing and an alignment. And or if I see the 999 energy, there are few numbers when we see the sync, the twins, it kind of like jolts our energy about what that is. And 1331 is one such number which kind of like jolts our energy because it has the energy, the death energy, the clearing energy. So I want to explain more about this death energy. Death energy, when we say that, is it's very important, and it helps us. It helps us on our own journey, and it's a very important aspect. It's coming, the deepest part is coming up for healing. It's just that we need to know how to heal that aspect. But when you see 1331 energy, you should know that something very important is coming up for healing, and then the same has been reflected on your twin. So when you see the divine masculine awakening, it's not spiritual awakening that we are having. The divine feminine have more connected energy to source. The source connection is very high, and we have a spiritual awakening. Our higher chakras starts opening up, and we start experiencing this energy. For divine masculine, it is on the other end. They experience it in the most unawakened phase, isn't it? They experience it in their day-to-day life, their human world. That always brings a smile on my face when I say the human world. But anyways, the day-to-day life. So, for example, if it is their friendships, or the place that they work, or if your twin is still studying, the school, and places like that. And if you're an artist, and all the struggle that you face, because they go through. Divine masculine are very successful, and like divine feminine, we are very ambitious, and we've contributed a lot, and we're always self-driven, isn't it? So the same thing with the divine masculine, they've been successful over the years, and there is a hit which kind of like questions them, what's happening with them. So it's kind of like a jolt from the normal everyday life, which takes place with the divine masculine. And with respect to divine feminine, when you see this number, a huge part is been healed, whether it is with your own physical ascension symptom healing, or if it is a healing of a balancing of a chakra, or if it is a relationship which is causing you a problem, or something related with work, and the things which you couldn't heal on with meditation. If you cannot heal that with the meditation with a long period of time, you haven't able to hit that place, go to that place of healing the strong thing. And also the veils become thin. For example, things which did not make sense before to you starts making sense when you start seeing 1331 energy, the removal of the other veil, the next veil. You're ready for the next. You have more clarity. The things that we already know means even more to us when you start awakening. So as well as like all the quotes which is written by Rumi and all the spiritual leaders we've followed, and they've written quotes for awakened souls, isn't it? So we understand the meaning of it than anyone else. So that's what happens. Like when you start awakening, you start understanding things differently. You start connecting to your own inner goddess energy. So when you see a number of 1331, the divine feminine, know that there is something which you couldn't heal for a long time is coming up for healing. And being in a grateful energy at that time, and being grateful that you've reached that place and another veil is removed so that you can have more clarity, will help facilitate that energy. So it's a beautiful energy. When you start giving thanks to it, it facilitates you in your awakening, and there is more conscious healing. There's more when you give more energy to the healing, so it just soothes you and takes you to another level in a very beautiful process. There's a lot of bliss when you come out of it. So another thing that I want to mention is, on the twin flame journey or an awakening journey, it is always you who are responsible for your healing. It doesn't matter what you hear. It doesn't matter like what there is no external help. Of course, there is when you hear to certain information, but hearing will not help is what I'm trying to say. It's your own realizations. It's your own experience. It's your own healing. So others cannot heal some certain aspect of it. They can bring you into your realization. They bring you into your consciousness, but it is you have to. They can prepare you for the battlefield, but you have to go there and fight. And no one else on this world, this entire universe, can heal your twin other than you. So you're that powerful, the divine feminine. We all are very powerful. Healing is the only thing which will take us to the next step. So hope this energy, the 1331 energy, helped you all. Thank you for all the support and love, and sending you love and light. Thank you.